Hey guys, Rick Shaw here. Excuse me. I had a pretty good day yesterday. It was my beautiful little Dorothy's birthday yesterday, 11 years old. You know, I know people say this a lot, but man, time flies. 11 years went by real quick. And she's turned into a beautiful little woman, that's for sure. She's my little precious one. I do a thing with my kids. I've been doing this since they know better. I take them out wherever they want to eat. They can pick the place, and she picked the place she wanted to go. And then I take her to the store, and I got a certain amount of money I'll spend on them. Now this year I got a little more for her because she's getting bigger, and she had a couple things she wanted, and I said, "Oh, sure, I'll get that for you." And she said, "Hey, instead of getting this, that, or the other, how about we get Mommy and the boys? We'll bring them back Baconator hamburgers because she wants to go to Wendy's. She just loves Wendy's." And I said, "Sure." And boy, that just gets me every time. You know, she is not selfish at all. You know, she's always thinking of everybody else, and just a great kid, just like my older daughter Victoria. You know, they're just so sweet, these kids, and it's unbelievable. Now today is my son's birthday. That's the other Matthew, and he's 39 years old. But I've been over here over a year now. He's never given me a single phone call, and he's also hasn't come to visit or anything. So I guess he don't have time for me, and that's a real bummer. You know, that's a real stinking bummer. But that's just how he is. You know, when they get into the drugs and crap like that, it screws their heads all up. So that's a real bummer. But I'm looking forward to taking my little sweetheart out on Saturday. We'll jump on the bike if it's not raining. I got the part coming for the front end on this bike. Hopefully that'll stop the wobbles. I just don't like that, how unsure it feels. I checked the air today before I left. It seems like the tire wants to grip. You know, it just wants to stick in that certain spot. And then when you go to turn it, it's got to unstick itself. So it feels really weird. Well, I checked the air pressure, and the air pressure was perfect. It was right where I put it last time. So it might just be the tire. Maybe I'll get a different type of tire when this one's done. Maybe even before it's done, because I get, you know, it's not as fun a bike to ride as other bikes I've had. You know, I've had bikes where I just have a blast riding them, and this one's it's like, what the hell's in this? You know, this is just such a real bummer. So hopefully I can get that straightened out. I'm going to put that thing on the forks. That's probably going to help. I was talking to a fellow that has one. He said his bike was the same way. He put the same tire back on it. He just stuck with the stock tires. He's on his second set of tires. And he said his was the same way, and he put that fork brace on, and that solved it. And I was, I hope so. I hope it solves it. So, but we missed out on our car. I don't know what we're going to get now. I was in the hospital for a couple days with this low red blood cell, and figured somebody would come over that day. I had absolutely no signal. The only thing that was working on my phone was Messenger. I talked to Dorothy on Messenger, but nothing else would work. I couldn't get anything. It just said, "Sorry, you know, you got no connection." Well, that's when the guy called, and he doesn't have my Messenger. So he figured I changed my mind, and he sold it. So we didn't get that one. That's a real shame, but wasn't meant to be, I guess. But hopefully we'll get something good coming up here. I'm watching the marketplace. The only problem now, I'm seeing that the prices are going up because, you know, people are wanting winter beaters now. This is getting to be the time for it. I think we're going to have a heck of a rotten winter this year. We didn't have much of a summer at all, so just was cold. The other morning it was freezing cold. We had our heavy coats on. This morning I took Dorothy to the bus stop. We had umbrellas going. and then when I took the boys, it quit raining. And then within a couple hours, we had beautiful sunshine. So, we're just getting the weirdest weather. All them chemtrails, I guess. But that's just the way she goes. But I'll go ahead and let you go. I don't have too much else. Just fiddle farting around today. I got just my sinuses draining. Of course, they're going to say it's COVID. They got me blocked. They called me up and they said if you get a negative COVID test, you can come in to the hospital. I said, I'm not taking any more of them tests because if I do that, you're just going to keep finding it. And I'll never see an end to it. And she says, well, then from your last visit, we got to go 20 days. And I said, that's fine. Go 20 days for my last visit. That was last week. Go the 20 days and then make my appointments and stuff like that. So that's where we're at right now with these guys. It was a real bummer because the doctors who came in the room, the one lady doctor came in. She was poking around on me, checking everything. And I said, I wish they wouldn't play their music so loud. Shit. Deaf ears. But I said, you don't got your mask on. Aren't you afraid of getting COVID? Because, they had me marked on the door, COVID. Oh, I'm in the COVID ward. And she says, it's all baloney. She says, they changed the test here. And this, everybody's got it now. She says, a bunch of these nurses are working here, but they have to wear a mask. That's why they're letting them work. Well, they got too many of them wound up getting it with their stupid new tests. So, real bummer. But I'm kind of really sick of this, the whole ordeal of it. I never bought it when it first came out. You go back on my old videos, I never bought into it at all. And I ain't going to start now, that's for sure. So I'll let you go. You guys all take care. And this is Rickshaw out.